Hey guys, Tarp here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Playing for today, spawning in the south. We have 18 playing as Soviets. And the server is mechanized support. Airborne troops. And counterattack. Teaming up with him is bertez2. Playing as Soviets who has airborne troops. Soviet industry. And guard rifle combined arms. Helping some in the north, we have Moe Green playing as OKW, who has breakthrough, Firestorm, and Overwatch. And finally we have ed80hertz playing as OKW, and he's immediately gone to Fortifications. In terms of rankings, 18 is rank 10. Random Soviets. Everybody else is in the somewhere in the 60s. Random twos with their respective factions. Tempos complete the capture there, then pull back. Good work there though by 18, milking a bit of extra damage. Couple conscripts coming out now. Pretty easy cap up on this side though for Ed, with the Kuhwagen getting a lot of territory early on from the Axis. Getting off to a pretty strong start, tried to put some sandbags down but getting interrupted by all of these conscripts. But going to be able to complete the capture here still. And then pull back to the building. I'm building the building now. Cover to cover action. Is there only one window on this side? It's actually it's a pretty trash building to be in, honestly. Tier 1 start here from bertez2. You don't see that too often these days, but going to work out quite well against the Kuhwagen, and of course being up against double OKW makes it a relatively safe bet in the early game. Got a combat engineer inside. Don't quite have the munitions for flame until now, but out of territory for the upgrade. Still doing some decent damage. I'm gonna come for the cutoff. No, I was gonna say come for the cutoff at the same time as doing some damage. Now remember, the DPS on that rear gun is actually slightly better than the DPS on the front. Strangely enough. Merging into the Flamer. Flamer doing some big work here for 18. These Fox units in trouble with that arrival. And there's a full retreat from Moe Green. Flamer has completed now, coming in for some harass. Ed has the truck. Hasn't planted it down quite yet though. So no Faust available. Even the Kuhwagen coming in, trying to force back the M3 over there. Now forcing back the penals as well. Flamer coming over though to this Fox squad. Looks like he's putting down the tech truck now, but still no Faust quite yet. And look at how much damage this Flamer has done for 18. I see a lot of complaints about on the forums, like, oh man, Soviets are so weak in the early game, like conscripts are trash, blah blah blah. And I feel like the thing that those like lower level players are missing, merging into a combat engineer Flamer, which makes such a huge difference. He got a little bit too eager there with the Kubel. Ends up going down. M3 coming back in, but getting stuck on the wreck there a little bit. Does go for the battle group. Moe Green coming out more on the front lines with his truck. A good fight back there from the Allies after a strong start from the Axis on the back of that Kubel. And some strong control from Moe Green early on. Oh, but there we go. Faust from Ed. Nicely done. Takes down the M3. Look at that retreat path though. 2 penals. Could be trouble for him. Go for some run and gun. Looks like they're not taking too much damage, though. Should be able to get away just fine. Big push back out from Moe Green now. Oof, and a big time retreat there for Ed. Struggling against the full health penals. Big time mine though. Moe Green getting out of there.
Half-track has been permanently established as a static post.
And Ed went for the medics first and now going for the flak half-track. Still going to come in at a pretty fast timing. Just based on that super strong start from the Axis. Moe Green about 10 fuel away from the looks. Less than that now, 5 fuel. 2 penals next to the truck. Bertez with nowhere near enough for 3 satchels though, and that's what you need to take down the tech truck. 2 is not enough, and well, it doesn't even enough for 2, so... Grenade out, but good dodge from Bertez. Well, that is a huge amount of Axis troops in one small location. These penals getting chopped up. Maybe if they were in light cover or something, they would have been able to hold on a bit better there, but out in the open, they're just too badly outnumbered. These squads are in cover. Dishka opening up, getting suppression on one. And the mine suppressing the other. Good hold there from 18, and the Axis still with almost no territory under their control. Here comes a flak half track. Let's see what that can do. And suppression on. 18 has ticked AT grenades already though. Ed holding his ground. Even the flak half track set up. Forcing the retreats. And now 18 going for his this. Has locked into airborne troops. Haven't seen any SVTs deployed to the conscripts yet though. That's one of the main reasons to actually use that commander. Oh, Dishka with some damage, but grenade in from the side forces Dishka away. Close call there for Ed though. And a few MP40s now on the folks. Combat Engineer Flamer in some trouble. Briefly stopped the chase there, and they get away extremely low in health. Before he's continuing their charge forwards. You need to charge in with both of them there though. That guy ended up taking a bit more bleed than necessary. Maybe could have left that one to cap out here at the back, but looks like he's going to put down some wire on the sandbags with the stern piles while capping. Axis finally getting some fuel control again, but man, it's been a long time. The Axis, the Allies have had double control, and that leads to a very fast T-70 for Bertez, even after spending some fuel on that M3 earlier. Barrage coming through onto the squad behind the sandbags, dodging up to the side on that. Or maybe just like charge at the conscripts, but maybe he's aware of the machine gun out to the side. T-70 going to work here. Green does have a kitten. It does not yet. Went for the infantry support gun first. Ooh, squad down from Moe Green in the center. Big flame burst comboing up with that T-70. And yeah, a little bit greedy by Ed, trying to get the infantry support gun as well as the flak half track before the Raketen. So he has to play a little bit passively in the meantime. Here comes the Raketen through the center, setting up. Conscripts nearby. With the flamer here again doing some big time work for 18. Oh, and Raketen gets spotted, has to retreat. Capping on the far side from Bertez. Ed feeling a little bit safer to come back out now. Has a few squads. The snare escorting the half track. And we see Moe Green going for the Opal Blitz ambulance style strategy. The healing. Still hasn't gone for his light vehicle, so I'm guessing it's going to be a Puma now. A little bit late for the looks. A good counter to the T-70. Two snares connecting with the T-70 though. Black half-track going forwards, but I don't think he's going to be able to get the kill on it. He's going to get out of range before it goes down. Oh, he's continuing the chase. Is this coming across for 18? Black half-track setting up. Oh, and he gets it. Close call. But it paid off. I thought he was going to lose the flak half-track there, but got the job done. It was a pretty big risk, honestly, I feel like, but the stars aligned and it paid off. Oh my god! The grenade right on the door through the building. Ouch. And that is one thing to remember about the MP40 folks. They get access to a high explosive grenade, replacing their incendiary one. Giant smokes as well. Which does actually make them quite good against Dishkas. The smoke grenades. Oh, and the HE grenades in case you get a flank. Generally, HE is a bit better than incendiary in those flanking scenarios. But still, allies with a very, very good map control and 18 putting down the tech now. Quite late getting that tech going, but having not gone for a T-70 himself, probably going to lead to a super fast medium tank. But no, Moe Green, maybe knowing that... Oof, one triggered there. Maybe knowing that the T-70 is down, going to go for the walking Stuka first. I think if the T-70 was still alive, this would not be advisable, but I can see it being an option here. Current situation though, they're not up against too many team weapons, so it'll be hard to get value out of the few barrages. And there we go, yeah. Straight into tier 4, double built it. 2 combat engineers, and that is a lightning quick T34. Stuka coming down. Ooh, gets the conscripts right on the edge there. Realised that was going to be a complete whiff. Close to that Soviet base there. Oh, Scott down with the flamer. No, it's a demo. With a lot of capping to do on his side, but the flak half track working nicely. And yeah, getting some good territory on the back of that. X is also pushed all the way onto the Allied cutoff here, so they're not getting the high munitions at the moment. And MP40 is coming through now. Very strange. 18 going for some SVTs like this late. Generally you try and get those as soon as you possibly can. And tend to go more for 7-man conscripts once you got your tier 4 up. A strange choice. Before he's in close. Oh, combat engine's not okay. Now there now. Looks like he triggered a mine there, the flak half track. Now a few of them about. And wow, going for a forward square, looking to cover the VP there. Decent time to get it going now though. Allies pushed all the way back. Experiencing a bit of a weak point. Pretty well defended as well. And get spotted while it's setting up. Question is whether the Axis will be able to defend it though. Bertez has locked into Soviet industry. But I won't be able to get any of those supply drops past the flak half track, I would imagine, so... Not sure about that. Was that what we saw that plane crash earlier? Not sure if it... Probably, right? I don't think he spent so much munitions on that. Oh! Infiltration deployment there. On the Airborne guards. Stuka nearly takes out the Dishka. Another 5 kills with that one. Good barrage. Avoid getting this second Faust through. We're getting snared, but looks like it's going to connect. And wow, going for PPSHs on the Airborne guys. You don't see those every day. Especially when with that command you get weapon crate, get PPSH penals. And then get the Airborne guards with the LMGs. But I suppose overall that's a lot more munitions. PPSHs are free. Re-upgraded on the guards. Looking for some repairs. We've got 2 Raketans nearby. But it doesn't have to do much repairs to remove the engine critical. It's from a Faust rather than from a mine. Surprise, trying to clear out the Axis team weapons over here now. So if I'm not hitting too much, connecting with that pillar, shooting a bit of the damage there. Oh! And the Airborne guards. Getting suppressed though. T-34 coming back in. Coming around the side. The old Raket's parked right around the corner though. And did he run right into that flak base trying to go for the BP capture first? Kind of strange from Bertez. Triggering the mine. T-34 backing around the corner. Squad's trying to get in range for the snare, it looks like. T-34 backing away. And then getting out of there. I can't think this shot, smoking out to safety. And Ed putting up a Pack 43 covering the center. Oh, that was a... Oh my god! Huge walking Stuka barrage there. Took down 2 squads, 19 kills. Wow. Another attempted drop of the fuel, but unsuccessful. The flak half-track shutting down Bertez's strategy. It's got a lot of manpower floating though. Could maybe invest in some caches if he's so desperate for fuel. And the Allies are a little bit desperate for fuel. Don't have very good fuel control over the last few minutes. Tech truck coming out for Moe Green. Decent dodge on the grenade. The MP40 should be able to win this though. Close range, even though these FTs are pretty good up close. The car track going forwards, but is this... Oh, backs up actually. Sitting up, just in range. And connects. Like half track not getting out of there. And it goes down. It just left it. Big error from him. T-34. Ooh. Pack 43 hammers it. Gets out of there quickly, but Airborne guards are also going down there. Allies. 266 VPs remaining. Getting a bit low here. And still such a long time away from the KV2. Bertez investing into a second AT gun, perhaps expecting a medium tank from Ed, but Ed did invest a decent chunk of fuel into that Pack 43. So that may be a way off. And here we go, Katyusha coming through, close range. Let's get out of there. Didn't take too much damage at all. Early cancel there as well after two salvos or 2 volleys.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Cancels it. Starts to cool down a little bit earlier. Does that work for rocket artillery as well? Pretty sure it does, right? Really would have liked to Katyusha these double Raketans boxing out the T-34 at the moment. But I think the Katyusha was the right choice to invest in at this stage. And deal with those support weapons. Maybe even the Pak-43 later on. Looks like he got a wipe there. Combat engineers, or not conscripts. Down in the center, Walking Stuka going very, very well for Moe Green here. T-34 getting out of there. Double Raketans a threat. But yeah, very strange from 18 to go for this commander and not get like any SVT cons until like super late on. Strange choice. Like I do think that this commander is viable in 2v2s. You should definitely make use of those weapon crates. SVT conscripts are just incredibly strong. Nice mines down from Moe Green. Is still with the VPs in their control. And no fuel for the allies either at the moment. Inching his way forwards towards that KV2 though. But as I said, maybe could have put down a cache at some stage here. They're floating close to like 600 to 800 manpower. For, I mean, it feels like about 10 minutes now. Coming in. A good Katyusha this time. Let's get out of there quickly though. Machine gun, wow, good timing. Is scattering along there. Did a lot of damage.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
On the far side, but Maxim should be able to win this. Looks like they're trying to crawl forward for the incendiary grenade. And he's actually packing up the machine gun, pulling it back a little bit. He'd also set up his machine gun. Generally, Maxim wins his head-to-head MG wars. But it looks like the MG34 might be out of range. There's one model standing forwards on the Maxim. Oh, is this barrage going to seal it for bertez? And this could actually be a decent time to put a push down on the truck. Double AT gun push backed up by the Maxim. Could do a lot of damage here. It's going for the howitzer now. And looks like he's going for a base barrage. Not exactly sure. Oh. This is captain. Basically the exact same spot. T-34 just can't get it done. PS station going down now for bertez. Just about there for the KV2 now. 2 fuel, Ed with the double Raketans. Should be able to cover it relatively effectively, and of course got that Pak-43 in the center, which will be able to hammer it. It's too close. Ooh, clears the arc before getting suppressed, but a good luck there for Ed, and stops just short of the mine as well. There's a lot of retreats as a result. Raketans advancing. Is that a second T-34 now? 18. That's a little bit risky. You have to be expecting a tank from Moe Green right about now, and there it is. Oh, but that is a huge Katyusha barrage. Close range, hitting a lot of support weapons. Very lucky from Moe Green to get away with all of them there. Takes down a conscript with that walking Stuka barrage back the other direction. T-34 on the run. Well, on the other side, KV2 looks like it took a good chunk of damage from the Raketans. Those are pretty big hits in though. It's sticking around for the snare, could cost him a squad here. Reload's quite slow on that. Tries to go for attack round long range, but no good. And Ed dropping the zeroing artillery here on the damaged engine KV. It takes a long time to ramp up the artillery on that. And do too much. Basically any Axis units. These guys have to retreat through it though, that could be scary. What is it? What is it attacking over here? Is it a crawler or something? I don't know. Penal's gonna run right onto the edge of it though. Could see a shell or two drop. They get clear of it. Yeah, it's no anti-tank Overwatch. Zeroing artillery. Going every which way at the moment. That was the rocket barrage from Moe Green. Nice pushing into the center. Looks like the Towie's going again. Only one kill on that at the moment though. We're after the repair station, it looks like. Loaded up the repair engineers. Penal's unable to get close enough there. Machine gun covering the Pack 43. COH2 coming through. And a third T-34 for 18 here. He's not shying away from a hit-to-hit confrontation against the Panther double Raketans. Could be tricky. Panzer 4 out from it. About that. Maybe he couldn't have fitted the Panther in his army? Would have been very close, especially if he didn't reinforce a couple of things here. But the Panther's a safer choice against the KV. Oh, T-34 is making a play here. Doing a bit of a flank on the Raketans and chopping them up quick. Dropping the rocket run on the Panther. Panther dodging, but the Raketans in some trouble. One of the T-34 is very low, but the Panther with the damaged engine can't really chase in for the kill. Before bouncing. This over here decrewed. He's trying to get the kill on it, but unsuccessful. Let's recruit just in the nick of time. Panzer 4 now even. Looking to take it out frontally. Oh, gets it. Main gun critted. Seconds this out the back. As well gets away safe. And the steal on the Raketan from 18. This could be a big Katyusha. No, going for the center at the moment. He manages to complete the cap. Retreating back through and doesn't get away with the Raketan. MP40s take that down. T-34 softening up these squads. Trying to get in range for the snare, unsuccessful. Howitzer firing again for Ed. Oh, gets the decro on the AT gun. Katyusha trying to get out of the danger zone from the howitzer. Pretty good hit there. The Howie. A lot of repairs required now for 18. Same story, but oh no, KV2 back up. He's built a couple more repair stations out the back here. Once again, a lot of float for bertez2. I don't know if he's going to go for Katyusha himself. He's going to go for a SU-85. Some of the two most likely options. Quick KV taking shots from the double Rakitten's going to take engine damage here. And wow, he hasn't been terribly effective with that KV so far. Constantly out back for repairs, hurting the Allies' territory control at the moment. More mines going down from Moe Green. Stuka coming through. Pretty decent connection even with the dodge there. 43 hasn't seen any action for a very long time. I suppose that means maybe it's done its job. T-34 is going to be the option for Bertez. I'm very surprised because he had the resources for that for about 2 minutes. Okay, now cancelling it, going for the Katyusha. Which I think makes sense against Ed's double Rakitten strategy. And the Pack 43, of course. Katyusha for 18. They seem to Ed dodging forwards a little bit, trying to stay in the capture circle. And is successful. Panther maybe thinking about coming down the flank. No mines on the flank. Very commonly mined area. Panther exposing its rear for a moment. T-34 going for the ram. Very close to the edge of the map as well. Rockets should come in quite quickly from here. Oh, he brought them in from the far side. T-34 swarming. Panther looks likely to go down here. There's a tiny bit more damage. Rakitten coming forwards. But not contributing at all. Setting up now. Spinning around first. A couple Fausts coming through. Rakitten getting blocked by the buildings. And T-34 is going to get out of here. That's a pretty good trade, T-34. For a Panther. You know what, T-34s have to be careful. Rakitten coming forwards. No. Oh, he's only got one Rakitten though. That one got outright destroyed. T-34 right on top of the Rakittens here. Where's he going with this? He's going in for the walking Stuka. Oh boy, what's he doing? Pack 43 spinning about. And he could lose the T-34 here. I'm not sure. An awkward amount of health. 43 not quite sitting up in time. Just try to clear out the MG. Oh my god, I didn't even see it during all that. The KV-2 went down. Oh man. I feel like playing correctly, there's like no way that basically ever should have happened. I'm sorry to say it, Bertez. Throwing you under the bus here, buddy. But I don't understand. He's got double AT guns. How did he lose it? Looks like the Panzer IV's got a vehicle kill count, so I guess it was the Panzer IV that got the finishing blow. Maybe got a flank on it or something. Which is also going for the Katyusha though, up to 3 kills. And there's one hole in Bertez's composition, no snares. He planted quite a lot of mines down earlier, but he's been sweeping a few of them. Katyusha going after that Rakitten that just revealed itself. Pack 43 though, taking down the T-34 so quickly. Katyusha does take down the Rakitten. Yet now putting a bunker looking to cover the central VP. And the Allies down to 121. Oh, fresh Panther out from Moe Green. So I might have chased away a T-34. Oh, wow. Katyusha went down? To go down to the howitzer? This huge amount of corpses over here. Those repair bots though. Yeah, this is a fresh Katyusha. 4 kills now. Some good work though, clearing out the Pack 43. Walking Stuka. 41 kills on that now. .34 kills for ed80hertz. I have to wonder, like, how many of those are actual kills and how many of those are just repair drones, you know? I have to imagine a lot of those, maybe even the majority. Repair drones. Try to put down some S-mines there. That's sneaky. You hear that? The Allies have to be getting a bit desperate now. Boxed out from the VPs. We've got a bunker. We've got all these machine guns covering everywhere. Don't have much territory to call their own at the moment. Stuka coming one way. Double AT guns go down to the walking Stuka. Oh, that's not the walking Stuka. That's the rocket barrage, and this is the walking Stuka. Double Raketans, meanwhile, nearly knock out the T-34s. Both of them extremely low. Could have gone down there to the Faust, but it looks like he used the squad's life. And Axis pushing in now. MG down. Smelling blood. Looking for the kill. So he can just stand right on the edge of the capture circle and get the VP neutralized. Kitten's going for the kill on the decrewed Zis from 18. Just going to get there in time though to take one of them back. XP4 blitzing away. It's howitzer on counter barrage. Interesting. So many vehicles destroyed. That's what I was looking for before. For the other dead Katyusha, if the Howie took it down, but it was with 0 kills. 0 vehicle kills is not possible. Let me check the walking Stuka though. He also has 0 vehicles killed. Must have been the Raketans? I don't know. Pushing out hard on his side. Not much resistance over there at the moment. Oh, Katyusha, that was a huge one. Squad gets out of there alive. Applying a whole bunch of air mines now to help protect the VP even more. Nice, down to 100. Or below 100. Oh, but those double Raketans going down fast. That Dishka, Vet 3 out the back. Spitting out so much damage in all this area covered in light cover. Concept's going to steal that. Close range walking Stuka. Oh, can't get the steal. The flak base shutting that down. Not hitting too much there. Oh, but the Zis gets decrewed.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
This group's going into the suppression zone here. I'm not sure about that. Bad play. Stu coming through again. She could go down now. There's a second walking Stuka. I was like, how did he cool down that quickly? I know he's Vet 2. Oh, and that's the outright destruction. Dishka is completely dead now. Towie up to Vet 4 now. Bertez. I'm not sure what he's up to. Is he trying to save for another KV? So it's quite a few minutes away. It'll be a tough stall to achieve, and they're already so far behind here. And for a third Zis, by the way. Gets the T-34 very, very low back there. Stuka finishes the job on it. T-34 also got quite low from that. Panther could come in. And the suppression shutting out these conscripts, crawling forwards. Panther coming around the corner. T-34 just left here. Katyusha also quite close. But Panther spinning around. If he just hit it straight here, he could have done so much damage. But that's going 18. A bit of time to pull back. Looks like they're just out of sight range of each other. Bunker goes down. Opens up the cap in the center for the Allies. They are so desperate on the captures right now. T-gun sitting up. Panther gets out there before a shot comes through. Another bunker close to the center for Ed. And the Allies down to 80. Nexus looking for the triple cap now. And not much resistance to that. Out into the base area. All the conscripts coming out. So there's the Katyusha. Good walking Stuka onto the max, and he's activated the sustained fire. Don't see that too often. He's decrewed before it ends up working, but Satchel trying to go for the recover on the Maxim. Oh, but a huge ISG shell there. 21 kills on that, by the way. Bertez's Katyusha doing pretty well though, up to 18 kills now itself. Stuka coming through. He takes down the stolen MG. And I was considering coming in on that T-34, but it's very far back. Have to worry about a whole bunch of AT guns back there. Decides against it. Oh! Katyusha went down. Is that what the Panther came forwards for? Over here. Panther did kill one tank already. Didn't even, oh no, it didn't get that kill on the tank, right? Walking Stuka did. Was it Ed's howitzer that got the kill on that? No. It was the walking Stuka that got the kill on that. Vehicles destroyed 1. Destroyed 0. I don't know what it was. That's how he's going for the abandoned one now, though. And just more and more bunkers coming to the center. Ed's Panzer IV out here abandoned. Doesn't even matter too much from him. He's gone for a flak emplacement covering the far VP. Here comes the big bruiser, the KV. But it's quite slow. Has to be careful close to the Pack 43 here. Keep rotating it now. Panther pushing out again. Allies down to 28 VPs. They're holding on. But only just. Another T-34 for 18. And Pack 43 dished it out to the KV2. Already has to pull back. And now Ed pushing forwards with the kitten. Try and clear out the flak emplacement. There we go, gets rid of it, but the KV very low. Does have the double repair stations though, so should be easy to get that back up to full strength. And the abandoned Katyusha does get killed. I was looking for the triple cap once again. T-34 coming in. Conscripts right on top of the Raketen here. Faust coming through. Too early for the engine damage. And those Vet 3 7-man cons are taking down that Raketen very, very quickly. Panther coming across, but conscripts could go for the steal on the Raketen. No. T-34 just in here, trying to clear the VP, trying to go for the captures. This setting up slightly in the wrong direction. Rocket run coming through, snare coming through. Rockets coming in. It's a relatively long travel time. Still two VPs on my clock, but there we go. Looks like I might take down the Panther there, but oh well. GG, well played by the Axis. The big mystery to me is Bertez. What happened to that first KV? How did it take it down? I apologize for missing it. It seemed like there were two pushes going on at the same time on opposite sides of the map. But yeah, that should not be allowed to happen. Double AT guns. Yeah. Shouldn't happen. Never. And that just put the Allies so far behind because Bertez was saving for that for so long. So long. In the meantime, the Allies were bleeding like crazy. 18. Lost 2 Katyushas, right? And that was really the big issue. Can't afford to have that happen when you're behind, especially. Would have been quite helpful against all the emplacements. Had one good play with the T-34s down here, but apart from that, they were just medium in strength. Panther, the double Raketens boxing him out hard. And the Pak-43 also locking him out of the center. If they were a ranged team, it might have been a good idea to go over and help out Bertez. As I said, there was a window of time where Bertez, with the double Zis, with the Katyusha, especially with the assistance of the T-34 there to draw the flak guns fire, could have taken down each truck very, very easily. But it didn't happen. As I said, random teams, so those kind of coordinated pushes, don't see them as often. But yeah, solid play from the Axis. Really strong walking Stuka play from Moe Green. 53 kills on that. That was working out well for him. And yeah, just played steady. Drained out the VPs. Allies were desperate time and time again, pushing on. Knew that they were behind, but couldn't quite make it happen. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.